Russia arrests top general as military purge ramps up. Users often report submissions from this site for sensationalized articles. Readers have a responsibility to be skeptical, check sources, and comment on any flaws. You can help improve this thread by linking to media that verifies or questions this article's claims. Your link could help readers better understand this issue. I am a bot, and this action was performed automatically. Please contact the moderators of this subreddit. Message compose to =r world news if you have any questions or concerns. Stalin is quoted as saying, "Death solves all problems. No man, no problem." https en.wikipedia.org/wiki/Stalin_breaker_of_nations wprov equals SFTI1 #synopsis. When Putin closes a door, a window opens. Over 700,000 losses is a pretty big purge already. Russian losses to date from their war against Ukraine. How long before we see the sequel to The Death of Stalin? Knowing Russia, it's probably going to be a case of the most corrupt and incompetent generals working together in order to drag down the competent leadership that's making gains. Bomb threats across multiple states traced to Russian email domains, FBI says. Russians threaten to bomb US is one of those things that probably ought to result in more consequences than it has. How about we ship 10 missiles to Ukraine for every bomb threat? Are we just going to politely ask them not to attack our democracy? Or can we take the kid gloves off and let Ukraine take out the trash properly for us? v.putin@kremlin.ru. Does anyone know if Putin comes up with exactly this stuff around the world every day and sits down, waiting for the results? Or are enough other people just familiar enough with antics he'd like, and then those people plan them and do them? Russia isn't our enemy, sure looks like it, couchfucker. We captured a lot of Russian weapons from Hamas. May send them to Ukraine, says Israeli politician, Euromaidan Press. From the article, we captured a lot of Russian weapons from Hamas. May send them to Ukraine, says Israeli politician. Weapons seized in Gaza should go to Kyiv since Ukraine and Israel face the same enemies, says Amir Whiteman, chairman of the Liberals in the Israeli governing Likud party. We captured a lot of Russian weapons from Hamas. May send them to Ukraine, says Israeli politician. Israel could provide captured Hamas and Hezbollah weapons, many of Russian, Chinese, and Iranian origin, to Ukraine. According to Amir Whiteman, chairman of the Liberals in the Israeli governing Likud party, while Israel has largely limited its support for Ukraine to humanitarian aid and early warning systems, avoiding military assistance due to concerns over Russia's reaction. Some politicians are now suggesting a more assertive approach. Israel doesn't need them that much. Shipping some to Ukraine would be a good idea, and we could probably do this soon. Whiteman told Euromaidan Press in an exclusive interview. He emphasized that Ukraine and Israel face a common adversary, a coalition including Russia, China, North Korea, and Iran, along with their proxies, greater than, while the Israeli government remains cautious about deeper Ukraine involvement, fearing increased Russian support for Israel's enemies. Whiteman argues for a stronger stance, greater than. Whiteman, who previously warned Russia of consequences in an RT interview last year, maintains his position on holding Russia accountable for its actions against both Israel and Ukraine. Where else is Hamas getting munitions? Most of their inventory is of Russian origin. Same with the technology implored by Iran and proxy nations, especially ICBM and ballistic missile tech. Israeli here, Sadly, he is an unknown politician. Not even an MP. Otherwise, I'm fully in favor of returning Russian weapons to the Russian army by the hands of the Ukrainian army. Slava Ukraini. Return to sender. Iran, Hamas, Russia, North Korea, China. Dots easily connected. Iran religious group recognizes Israel, causing outrage. Stay safe. Iran murders girls for not wearing headscarves. Imagine what they'd do to you. This is not new. Also not really a religious groups when it's the reformists. In 2003, Iran offered recognition of Israel in a deal with America that concerned other stuff. It's only the hardliners that are against it. Khamenei probably forgets how much Iran and Israel worked together in the 80s. All religious extremists and authoritarian regimes understand as death and destruction. That's where that country and NK are headed. There are many copies of the Quran with maps of Judea, and the Quran itself says that the area is the land of the Jews. Naturally, terror groups or radical Islamists know and deny this and have for decades. Perhaps a few voices of sanity in Iran? Exclamation mark. Both Hamas and Hezbollah are gone now. The war is over. Those who betted on it lost. The fight for power in Iran after Khamenei's death is on.